Discreet. Yeah, discreet. Private.
Confidential.
And discreet. Private, confidential, one-on-one, and discreet.
It's private, confidential, one-on-one, and discreet.
Do you remember that?
I remember that.
And there'd be a girl like around me like, go to the phone and call!
Yeah.
Go to the phone and call!
You know what I always wondered? I always wondered the fucking suckers that fall for that.
If you're single, if you're lonely, if you just want to talk, our singles want to talk to you. So run to your phone. Don't keep them waiting.
Like, there's gotta be some guy like this. Oh my god, there's a party and there's all these girls. I should call. Like, really, do you actually think there's a party going on at that time that's playing where you're gonna call and some chick is gonna be like, oh, hang on, hold my beer for me. I'm gonna go talk to this guy. And the guy's gonna be like, I'm so lonely, I need someone to talk to. And the girl's gonna be like, I know, I'm having a party and I wish you were here. Like, you gotta be a dummy to fucking fall for that.
It's private, confidential, and discreet.
But there must have been a lot of dummies out there. There must have been. Because if you're paying for television time as often as that played, there obviously are people that call. You know what I mean? But like, who the fuck falls for that?
$50. It's like $50 a minute.
How do you actually know?
When you get your phone bill, you're like, holy shit.
Okay, wait a second. I gotta ask you this.
No, I didn't.
Oh
do
my
that.
god, you totally did.
No, I didn't.
Do you remember when we lived together? Oh my god. Because when we lived together at that apartment on River Road in like 2001, there was one time I got a phone bill. Do you remember that? And I was like, what the fuck? It cost
That
us
wasn't
an
me.
extra like $200. And I called them and they said, it's one of those 1-800 numbers that you call. And I was like, what? Because in my head, I always thought those were fucking bullshit. Who the fuck would call that? Tell me
I
that
didn't
wasn't
do that.
you.
It wasn't me.
Who was it?
It was a
Really
random
foolish.
floozy that you invited over to seduce me, and instead she decided to fucking call 1-800.
So I invited a girl over for you, and instead of fooling around with you, she called the 1-800 number and ran up our bill to talk to other girls.
Yeah.
What
That
about
sounds
it?
illogical.
Okay.
That sounds
That's how messed
illogical.
up people
Okay,
are.
okay.
It was you.
Let me tell you about this scam. David made about $300,000 a month. About 35% of all the people who phoned knew it was just girls that were calling from a call center. It wasn't a Dateline. It wasn't live. He had 3 partners. He had a big office on Eglinton. He got very, very rich off this. And because he scammed the whole wide world, now he's walking around today, 55 years old, going, let me become a billionaire. Let me become a billionaire. But the thing is, you got to remember, what you've done in the past will come back to haunt you. And this is the reason why he's got no investors today. Because he totally scammed the whole of Toronto at $50 per minute, saying that these girls were live. Call the 100 number. Get off the couch, go to the phone and call these hot girls. And he used to shoot them in real clubs. And the girls didn't know what they were doing. They just wanted to be on TV because in Toronto, there's nothing here. So if you got an American coming up here thinking that they're going to be on TV, these girls think that they're actually going to meet rich men and that there are people and there are dates. So he puts this as a face, as a front, and in the back, all the callers get nothing but a bunch of fat girls at a call center that they have to pay money to. So these are Jewish investors doing this up, and that's why David's walking around right now in Yorkdale Mall. That's his office. Doesn't even have an office. He's got 2 or 3 mortgages on his house. He's been rich so many times. Imagine making $300,000 a month and still don't have your house paid off, bro. This is the Bronstein's Bagels and Bullshit show, okay? And he can't get back up on it again like he was before, simply because he's ripped the whole of Toronto off. And that was only 3 or 4 investors he had, and then that went bust, and then they went downtown in Yorkville, opened up another big office, did the same thing there, made money there. I was at all these offices. You know what? It is like it is. Toronto is a very small place. That's why I say
Tell me that wasn't
Drake is fake because if he's not cleaning up guns and gangs, why is he rapping? Why is he coming back here to Post Road to Live when you're not even helping the youth of Toronto? You're signing a few for money and cash. You have 5 locations at OVO selling your retail sweatshirts and gear, and you don't give a fuck about the kids of Toronto if they get shot, if they eat, if they don't eat. There's a lot of people in Toronto that are just fake and bake, shake and bake, and 187 Mall Pit Mafia is not one of them. I'm here to help the guns and gangs of Toronto, and I'm here to entrepreneur the youth, and I'm here to help the disability and the disabled and the people who really need help. People who need a voice to talk. So these rip-offs like Oliver Jeweler, Harold the jeweler buyer, they're nothing but rip-offs. They got like 5, 6, 7, 8 locations. They're taking mortgages because they're only giving you 10% on your jewelry. Then they got designers to take all the nice diamonds and melt down the gold and make Cartier designed knockoffs and then Prada and Gucci designed jewelry and sell it for 1,000% more. So if you guys want to, tap into the rip-offs and the Jewish rip-offs of Toronto, here's one of them.